Good evening. Happy Monday. My name is Chanel, vehicle title expert and owner at Wisdom and Authority Title Solutions, a title and tag agency based in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm coming to y'all again tonight with a continuation of my series, DMV Rejection. So I've been talking about why you get rejected at the DMV. Tonight, topic is going to be about auto title mistakes. Why you're getting rejected due to auto title mistakes. 3 pointers I'm going to cover tonight is why will the DMV reject you or reject your transaction based on auto title mistakes, number one. Number two, what is considered an auto title mistake. And number three, what type of recourse is available for you if your transaction pertaining to auto titles have gotten rejected. So again, one, why is DMV rejecting your auto title mistake? Number two, what is considered an auto title mistake? And number three, what type of recourse is available in the event you find yourself in that situation? So DMV will reject your auto title mistake on the title itself or on supporting paperwork because the title itself is considered a legal document. I don't know if you've looked at the title before, but some titles, depending on the state, will have void if altered. You cannot, make any alterations. So mistakes on titles are considered alterations or changes to the title that's not legal. DMV looks at any mistakes on the title as potential fraud. Maybe you're trying to conceal something. Maybe you obtain the title or documentation under false pretenses. They don't know, they don't want to assume. So anytime they see a mistake, whether it's small, whether it's in the middle, whether it's great, they are automatically thinking something fraudulent happened or there's some sort of cover up pertaining to the transaction. The next area regarding auto title mistakes is what is considered an auto title mistake. Some examples would be using whiteout or correction tape on your auto title or supporting documentation. If you make a mistake, you figure, okay, let me just use whiteout or correction tape, but that is a problem. That is a no. You do not want to do that. Another example would be you bought a vehicle from someone and you decide not to take the vehicle and you want to cancel the transaction. So you scribble your name out, draw a line through your name, whatever. That is going to be a problem for the next person who may want to buy that vehicle. If the person who sold it to you passed the title on to someone else, that's going to cause a problem with DMV. In the event you make a mistake on the title, you decide not to go through the transaction, the original owner is going to need to get the transaction corrected. So they'll have to go and get a duplicate. So you do not want to strike out or scribble on a title in the event you make a mistake. Another example, which is very serious, which is one of the most frequent mistakes with auto titles, is the odometer reading. You never want to put the wrong odometer reading, or if you find out that you made a mistake, you do not want to scribble or try to do a little write over. Let's say the 0 is supposed to be an 8 and you try to go over it, or vice versa. You never want to do that because that is going to be a serious offense. Playing around with the odometer reading is actually a federal offense, so that's way above DMV anyway. So if they see an odometer discrepancy, you will get rejected for that as well. Another example would be the sales price. So you may have the sales price wrong, realize that it's supposed to be another figure, and you make a mistake with that. I can go on and give you guys more mistakes, but those are just a few of the common types of mistakes that DMV will reject you for pertaining to mistakes on your auto title. The last area that I will cover tonight is, if you've come across these issues at DMV, what type of recourse is available? What type of recourse is available if you've gotten rejected from DMV due to these errors? So in the event, with the first example I gave, you decided you don't want to, take the vehicle, your name is already on it, the seller in question needs to apply for a duplicate title and start over. Or sometimes, depending on the state and depending on the severity of the situation, if you haven't really scribbled your name on the title, DMV may allow you to write a statement of correction indicating that you have no interest in the vehicle. So as long as you have not scribbled your name out, maybe you have just drawn one line through it, DMV may accept a statement of correction indicating you don't, want the vehicle or you did not take possession of the vehicle. In the event you are rejected due to an odometer discrepancy, sometimes you might have to get an affidavit. You may need to get a duplicate title and start over. It really depends on the mistake, and you may need an odometer disclosure statement. If you purchase the vehicle from a dealership and there's a mistake that you've made on your title or on the title work, you can get an odometer disclosure statement from the dealer in question. That will be sufficient sometimes, but again, it really depends on the severity of the odometer mistake. Worst case, you will need to get a duplicate title and start over. In the event you write down the wrong date of sale on your title or supporting documentation, you can do a statement of correction for that as well. If you put down the wrong sales price on your title, a lot of times DMV will want a purchase agreement or a bill of sale. A bill of sale, if you purchase from a private party, it doesn't really have to be anything fancy. It can just be handwritten, as long as it has the vehicle information on it, the seller's name, the seller's signature, the buyer's name, the buyer's signature, and the date in question. A lot of times that will be sufficient, okay, if you put down the wrong price. This is important because DMV, they are aware that people will try to evade the proper taxes that are due, so they do take that seriously as well. So that is an act of recourse you will use for the wrong sales price. So these are my points tonight pertaining to auto title mistakes, another reason why the DMV reject you. Please feel free to check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for any updates pertaining to all vehicle title related matters and registrations. Please click, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for tuning in.